everybody, to the PDR Sports webcast. I'm Kevin Morales alongside Travis Huslett. Travis, I spent a majority of the week last week out of the office and actually at the Cole Center for the State Wrestling Championships. And first of all, it's just such a cool event. I mean, especially the championship Saturday, you've got the whole Cole Center filled with people. There's not one empty seat, and everybody's just concentrating on the finals match. And, you know, wrestling fans really get into it. So it's just a really cool event. Locally, kind of some ups and downs. Riles Calvin Canales, ranked number 1 in his weight class in his division heading into the tournament. Finished 5th. I know he was a little bit disappointed about that. I mean, still 5th in the state, which is a nice accomplishment, but I think he expected to finish a little higher. Lodi's Cody Endress finished runner-up at 215 pounds in Division 2. Again, a great finish, runner-up in the state, but I know he was really disappointed not to finish first. And Lodi in general sent 5 guys, only moved 2 on past the first day, so I think they kind of, you know, expected to do a little bit better than that.
But the good news for Lodi is they can kind of redeem themselves. They qualified as a team for the state meet, the team state meet, which is this weekend. Friday kicks off at Division 1, but they're Division 2. They'll wrestle Saturday in the semis and Saturday night in the finals if they win. So they're still alive.
Yep,
they're still wrestling. So that's good for them.
So that'll make everybody feel a little bit better if they're successful there. Moving on to basketball, boys basketball. By the time you all see this, we will already know who's moved on to the regional finals. Tonight we've got Poynette, Portage, Rio, and Partyville playing in their regional semis. What are your picks to move on?
Well, I'm gonna right after we get done filming this, I'm gonna head out to the Portage game. They're playing Edgewood, and Edgewood's a very good team, but Portage beat them by 20 already this year in the regular season. So I think they got a good shot of doing it again. So I think they'll play Saturday at Watertown if they win, and I like their chances.
Right.
Yeah. And but you're going to Poynette to cover them against Cambridge. So what's your thoughts on that one?
Yeah. Poynette actually beat Cambridge. Wasn't quite by 20, but it was right up there a couple weeks ago. So again, I'm going to take Poynette to move on to the regional finals where they went last year as well. I think both the top seeds move on, Portage and Poynette. Rio has to play on the road against a pretty tough Waupun Central Wisconsin Christian team.
Right.
And just playing on the road, I'm not quite sure that they're going to be able to pull that one off.
Yeah, Partyville's kind of in the same boat. They won on Tuesday, but now they've got to play at number 1 seed Watertown Luther Prep. Pretty good team. It's going to be tough for them to get a win there. So
Sure. Well, we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on to girls basketball, the WIAA released the postseason pairings for the girls. Why don't you run down the Division 2 slate for us?
Yeah, kicking off on Tuesday, the girls get started, and Portage is the 6th seed, and they're going to play at number 3 seed McFarland. Also locally, Lodi drew the 7th seed, and they're going to play the 2nd seed Lake Mills. And the Westfield Pioneers having a good season. They're the number 2 seed, and they're going to actually host Tomahawk in their opener.
Yeah, and in Division 3, Partyville earned the number 8 seed. They'll be at number 1 seed Ozaki. Poynette is the number 6 seed. They'll be at 3rd seeded Marshall. And Montello gets a 7th seed, and they're at 2nd seeded Marquezine.
Yeah, and in Division 4, there's the brackets came out, and there are some rivalries that are squaring off. Rio, 6th seed, they travel to their rival Fall River, who's a 3 seed, and another Division 4 local game, number 5 seed Cambria Friesland will play at 4 seed Randolph.
That'll be a good one. And sticking with girls basketball, it leads us right into our PDR Athlete of the Week. We're going to go with Westfield senior Katie Raymond. Katie, obviously a great scorer. She had a career-high 37 points last Thursday versus Partyville. Followed that up just this last Monday with 35 versus Molzani. So she's really hitting her stride. She's always been a great scorer, but Westfield's really going to need her heading into the postseason now.
No doubt about it.
So, and last but not least, trivia.
Yeah, last week's trivia question, we had no correct answers, a couple guesses, but no one got it right. Question was, what former Milwaukee Brewer holds the record for what is believed to be the longest home run hit in professional baseball history? It was a 582-foot shot at Denver's Mile High Stadium.
That's decent.
The answer is Joey Meyer, slugger, and he hit it when he was playing AAA ball with the Brewers in Denver. So let's answer that one. This week's question, what is the Wisconsin link between Tennessee Titans GM Mike Reinfeldt and Houston Rockets GM Daryl Morey? They kind of have something in common. It has something to do with Wisconsin. So see if you guys can figure out that link and email it into us, and we'll see if we get a correct answer.
Sounds good. For Travis, I'm Kevin. Thanks for watching.